Hello, my name is Natalia Porsche. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, to remind you, I'm an attorney who is based in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I'm also licensed in New York State. And here on my channel, I discuss the recent developments in immigration law. Also, I talk about DUI laws in the state of Mississippi, and I talk about family law and criminal defense practice here in Mississippi. Also, recent developments and any interesting cases that I heard about or I read about. So here's you can find out about the most recent news, and specifically about immigration law, which is very, very intense lately. And I'm sure we're going to see some developments, really fast developments in a couple of months. And we're all watching it, specifically regarding what's going to happen with deportation. I just read an article about mass deportation, kindly provided by American Immigration Council. And it's very interesting. The latest trend is that mass deportation actually occur if we change a president, right? So that is very, very intense topic, because mass deportation actually will cost a lot of money to taxpayers. Whether it's efficient or it's not efficient, that's another issue. But it is high probability that actually it can take place. So what we have to look out for. Okay, so it's already happening. Even with this president that we have right now, it's actually happening because, specifically if you live in Florida, if you live in the state of Mississippi, and I'm sure the state of Texas also has its own rules. If you're undocumented immigrant, for example, and you're driving without driver's license because you live in those states, which does not allow you to get a driver's license, although you are a resident of the state and have been a resident of the state for the past 6 months. For example, states like New York, some other states up north, they do allow immigrants to get undocumented immigrants to get a driver's license. All you will have to do is to show your residency, that you have been a resident of the state for a certain amount of time. However, Mississippi is one of those states that does not allow undocumented immigrants to get a driver's license unless you have a work permit and social security card. So what do you need to get in order to get your driver's license in states like Mississippi, right? So what you will have to do is you will have to, of course, somehow apply for some sort of relief that is available to you. If you don't have any sort of relief available to you, then you simply have to decide what you're gonna do next, right? Because staying in a status quo is not gonna help you. It's not gonna be helpful with whatever happens in a couple of months, right? Because it's just not gonna be helpful. You will have to apply for one relief or the other, and that will assure you that you're not gonna end up in state jail and be picked up by ICE. Let's say 5 years ago, we had a different trend, right? We had what state officials, they were not so strict on your immigration status as if you are undocumented immigrants. However, now they are strict. City court judges, they're becoming very strict if they see an undocumented person, because they don't want to deport you necessarily right away, because driving with no driver's license, it's not a violent crime unless something bad happens, right? So they want you to do something about your immigration status. Although if you're just staying in status quo, you will just keep acquiring those tickets for no driver's license. What I see recently happening is a lot of state authority, law enforcement agencies, they're setting up checkpoints, and those checkpoints, they sometimes called DUI checkpoints, but really they are not DUI checkpoints. They are checkpoints which widely spread, right? Which are really not only detect drunk drivers, they also detect undocumented immigrants who does not violate any rules of law, but they just simply drive without no driver's license. And a lot of them even have insurance. right? So because a lot of insurance agency in order to insure your motor vehicle, they only need your identity information, right? And a lot of them will insure you without asking for driver's license. So you can also drive with a foreign driver's license, but that also does not satisfy a valid license requirement. So it's very, very complex, and you definitely will need to look for an experienced immigration attorney in order to figure out what you're going to do next, because no matter what's going to happen, a lot of states, even during this presidency, the trend is towards legalization or deportation. So there is nothing in the middle. There is no middle ground. It's one way or the other, or you will keep acquiring more and more tickets, and it's going to be more difficult for you if you do not seek one relief or the other. And the immigration law, it will be more difficult for you to satisfy your application for some sort of relief in the future, because you will acquire so many tickets, which could actually show that you are a person not a good moral character. So you also have to watch out for that. Again, I hope this video was helpful. I just wanted to quickly touch up on some immigration issues that I encounter in my practice. And if you have any questions, you can contact my office. It's 228-229-7500. You can also go to my website, nataliaporschlawfirm.com. You can set up your consultation. You can give us a call. You can send a message on WhatsApp. It's 228-229-7500. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you so much for watching my channel. Subscribe to my channel, put a thumbs up under this video. Have a great day. Goodbye.